Hey Planeswalkers, this is Eric from Bay and Alley Magic bringing you another arena gameplay video. And today I'm playing this deck, Umori the Collector, as my companion. So every card in the deck is a creature, and yes, we are also doing the mutate mechanic, but with a little twist. We are going more Voltron style in that we have hexproof creatures. So we got Paradise Druid, there is Humongulus, there is Ward Scale Crocodile, and we have 4 copies of Night Veil Predator. Night Veil Predator is a little hard to cast though, so we end up going down a couple of these when we sideboard sometimes. We also got the classic mutate cards. We got the Chittering Harvester to make opponents sack a creature, Auspicious Strix to get us a billion more permanents on the battlefield, Cavern Whisperer to make our opponents discard a card, Boneyard Lurker to get cards back from the graveyard, Dreamtail Heron to draw cards. And Nelia the Keen-Eyed is kind of like a better version of Umori, actually. She makes all of our creatures less to cast, but that last ability, revealing the top card of our library, and if it's a creature, we get to put it into our hand. If not, we can choose to put it into the graveyard. That is so helpful for like finding our hexproof creatures and just finding more mutate creatures. The most important mutate creature is Insatiable Hemophage, which just gains us life and drains our opponents of life for every time that we've mutated. And just having this alone, without even attacking, throwing this on a hexproof creature and just mutating a bunch of times is enough to win the game all by itself. Of course, we got Batra to just blow up our opponent's creatures, Glowstone Recluse for putting +1/+1 counters on things, Dryad of Elysian Grove to help fix our mana and to ramp, Sea Dasher Octopus mostly as just a cheap mutate. Often we're not even attacking because often we're just mutating onto Paradise Druid. If we can, we'll mutate onto Night Veil Predator or Humongulus or Ward Scale Crocodile, but very often it's just going to be Paradise Druid who just stands there, doesn't attack, because as soon as she attacks, she of course loses hexproof, and we don't want that. And we have Gilded Goose to help us ramp some more as well. So yeah, the big difference between this and the other decks is the hexproof, and I think that's really important for mutate, just because that's the big downside of mutate is you get 2-for-1 all the time, right? People, you mutate 3 times onto a creature, and then someone just blows that creature up, and suddenly all 3 of those cards are gone, and they 3-for-1'd you, or 4-for-1'd you, or however many times. So it's really great to have hexproof. Right, waiting on an opponent. Right, here we go. We got TKT 102. So, not much as far as ramp, but Dryad and Night Veil Predator are good in the same hand. So, I mean, basically, as long as we find one more land, we got our hexproof going on. We got our 2 best mutate creatures, but unfortunately, they're pretty expensive. But I'm gonna try this out. We'll see. If we get Umori down, then they're gonna cost less for sure. Let's get this tap land going first. See what our opponent's up to. Fabled Passage. Alright, so we don't know what they're up to. Just another tap land, I guess. Gain a life. Pass turn. So nobody knows what the other person's deck is up to yet, probably. I mean, they can assume that we're a mutate deck, just looking at Umori. They don't know we got hexproof yet. Opponent. Alright, so this is the turn. We play this land. We play Dryad of Elysian Grove. And then another land, Temple of Mystery. And we like Paradise Druids, but at this point I think we really want Insatiable Hemophage to just start the life drain going. That's my favorite one. Any other mutate creature will do at this point. Anything besides these super expensive ones. So opponent is playing white, which our one big downside in this deck is board wipes, right? That's the one way they can actually deal with our creatures. Of course, that's a downside for any deck, so what are you going to do? You know, board wipes. They're bad for pretty much any creature-based deck. So, yeah, here we go. Instead of ramping right away, let's just get this down as quick as possible before they got more lands open. They could have a counterspell. Gotta try. Looks like maybe they got a counterspell. Essence Scatter, perhaps? Or maybe they're just going to the bathroom. Okay, so our spell resolves. And we'll just go ahead and get in for 2 once they let us. Okay, Brazen Borrower is going to return the Dryad. That's fine. It's done its job. See, this is great. They can't target the Night Veil Predator. They have to board wipe. Okay. Well, now it looks like they're just going to leave up counter magic. So, we'll try to bait that out, I guess. Yeah, let's cast Umori. See if they counter it. Umori's great to start with anyway. Yeah, it looks like they don't have a counter spell. It didn't even really ask them. So it looks like our opponent probably has nothing going on. You can just tell with Arena, it goes so fast that, like, when it doesn't give them an opportunity to respond, it means they don't have anything. And look how fast it just went through their turn. Yeah, it looks like their entire hand was stuff they couldn't cast, so that's good. But so we know they got Brazen Borrower. They got some flash stuff. That's like all we know. We don't really know what else they're doing. So they're probably going up counter spells, I'm gonna assume. Because they know they got to counter that, that hexproof creature. So what are we gonna go up? Black, white, green? Yeah, what are they playing? I don't know. I mean, maybe I should. But they don't have a companion. Usually that black, white, green is like the beast, cat, dinosaur, nightmare creature companion. I guess we go up Frilled Mystic. Maybe let's go up a Hydroid Crosses. So just in case they're countering everything we do, maybe we can use this to draw more cards. We'll go down a Chittering Harvester, because that's the most like expensive mutate that isn't as good as Auspicious Strix. Gotta keep Auspicious Strix. So we'll go down Chittering Harvester and see if we can figure out what our opponent's doing. One addition this deck really needs is a Murderous Rider. Just haven't gotten enough wild cards yet, but I'm saving my gold, trying to get the wild cards and buy some Murderous Riders, or Fabled Passages would also be good, just to thin out our deck of lands as well. So if you decide to build this deck, yeah, Fabled Passages, Murderous Rider, definitely some premium options that I'm not running right now. But as you can see, sometimes we win. Okay, I like Nelia. I like Hydroid Crosses. We just don't have anything hexproof or ramp. But we got Nelia. I mean, she can put stuff in our hands. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about this hand, so I think I'm going to mulligan. Because we don't have any black, and we also just don't have any hexproof creatures like we want, and we don't have any ramp either, and those are the two things we really want. I mean, we got ramp and Nelia, but that's not till turn 4, so that's mulligan. Well, we do have a hexproof creature, no ramp though, so we'll go and try this because we don't want to go down to 5. And I'll put, let's see, Dreamtail Heron to the bottom, maybe Glowstone Recluse to the bottom. They're both mutate for 4, so I guess Glowstone. Okay, and let's see what the opponent does. They, looks like, kept a hand of 7. Opponent. La la la. I guess things are boring. We'll turn up the music. What is that random tapping sound that Arena makes? I don't know. Tap, 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 tap. It almost sounds like the mouse clicking, but that's more of a stony sound. Arena just randomly makes this click every once in a while. It's super weird. And I swear some of their music is from Nightmare Before Christmas. No joke. Okay, so... yeah, just tap, land, and pass. Yay, gain a life. Hurrah. The music of magic. So soothing. Alright, tap land number 2, pass. Looks like opponents on tap lands also. We can all play tap lands, it's fine. Let's go nice and slow start. Nobody needs to be super aggro, right? So far, opponent has played 1 spell amongst, like, 8 turns. So I still have no idea what he's doing. I'm assuming he's trying to hold up counter magic, so... there we go. Hopefully, Humongulous will resolve. We'll try to cast Umori first, and see if he counters that. Or she. Alright, we get an island. And do you have a counter spell? Looks like not. Alright. So 1 creature down. Next turn we can Humongulous. And then it's on to the break of dawn. Dope! Okay. Well, they got something. Thankfully their Murderous Riders can't target Humongulous. We're still going Humongulous next turn. Oh no. Ugh. I don't like that fella. Alright. Let's do this. Hexproof. Pass turn. Alright, thankfully this isn't the one that just like pluses to mill, but still these creatures mill us, so it's pretty annoying. And they exile. Gosh. I really don't like that guy. Oh, we know our opponent's playing Ashiok now. They're playing Murderous Rider, Ashiok, Brazenbauer. We have Esper, probably Planeswalkers, I'm assuming. I'm sure more Planeswalkers to come. Alright, yeah, Insatiable Hemophage. That's kind of exactly what we want. So, yeah, I mean, as long as this survives and we don't just get every single spell countered, things should be good. We'll put it under, keep that high toughness. I like Humongulous's toughness. And yeah, we're up to 22 now. Okay, pass turn. But yeah, hopefully we can kill our opponent before they just mill us out. We got 1 win under our belt too, so all we gotta do is just survive long enough to, yeah, get all this done. Just hope they don't have counter spells. So far I haven't seen a single counter spell from the opponent, and that's good. So let's see which one. Discard a card, I guess, would be the next good one. Start making them discard. Ooh, they got the counter spell. Nope. Alright. So yeah, under. Our opponent goes down to 13 and discards a land. Alright, no attacks. Ooh boy. I don't know, but I have high hopes. Opponent gets in. They have exile cards from our library. Excuse me. I can't do anything about it, so we block. Go down to 18. Opponent goes up to 15 thanks to lifelink. And there's the board wipe. Ooh. Ouch. Thankfully we got another hexproof creature. But, that's still rough. That puts us in a rough spot. Here goes nothing. Alright, Veil Predator. GG, also known as Gilded Goose. Alright. So next we'll Dreamtail Heron, or maybe we should start doing this. Yeah, start making them sacrifice these annoying little pukes. You may cast up to 3 spells from among face-up cards your opponents own from Exile without paying their mana cost. Ugh. Kills the Gilded Goose. That's only for -7. God, he could do that right now. But instead, he makes more nightmares. Okay. Well, Batra would be our best draw here. But we're not finding it, so we'll try to cast some more creatures and get it. Yeah, I guess I said I'd do Chittering Harvester, but I really want to find Batra so we can just straight blow up this guy. Opponent, do you have a counter spell? No, they still don't. Alright, so we'll put this one over, give it a higher toughness. Alright, we draw a land. Play Scryland. Look for Batra. Counterspell, whatever. They haven't played any counterspells. I guess we'll gain some life. We have 38 cards left in our deck. I mean, we should be okay. Alright. Yeah, let's attack this dude. You can't block. Alright, so Ashiok down to 7. He should have ultimated sooner, I think, but well, it's up to the opponent. They wanted more of these guys. They're going to mill us. Yep, oh, there goes Hydroid Crossbow. A bunch of good stuff. Bunches of good stuff gone away. Okay, and we go down to 17. Alright, come on, Batra. Batra. No. Okay, I guess we can cycle this and still have enough for a Dreamtail Heron. Of course, making him sack a creature would also be good. But the problem is, even if I do that, he just keeps making more. So I just really want Batra. Okay, well, we get this guy. Yeah. Alright, we'll draw a couple cards now. There's the Batra. Yes. Before it got milled, we finally drew this sucker. Which means Ashiok is dead. For sure. This coming turn. As long as it doesn't get counterspelled, of course. Our opponent exiles. We go down to 24 cards in our deck. And they pass with all their mana open. Wonderful. Well, pray it resolves. It does. Alright, we'll put it under. And we'll blow up Ashiok. We'll draw a couple cards. We get a land, we get another hexproof creature. We'll go ahead and play Sea Dasher Octopus. Mutated on there, underneath of course. This is what's so great about having hexproof. You know, Ashiok could have bounced this back to our hand a million years ago, but thanks to hexproof, we're getting around it. And apparently we're back in the game. Can't be too sure. They could have another board wipe anytime. But for now, let's get in an attack, draw some more cards. And we have now 18 cards in the deck. Okay, but next turn, Insatiable Hemophage is definitely going to gain us a bunch of life, and we'll probably just drain our opponent completely out of life next turn. So I think we got this. Yep, this is good. As long as they don't have that counter spell that they haven't had the entire game. They're just not running any counter spells. Maybe because they know we don't have any. They're like, they took them all out, but that was a mistake, I think. Insatiable Hemophage. And now you're gonna just die. Under, because we've already mutated this like 4 times or something, I don't know. But we'll destroy Murderous Rider. Yeah, look at that. And now we're just gonna mutate several more times, and that might be enough to kill him all on itself. We'll play the Forest. Ooh, Auspicious Strix. Well, for now we're gonna Glowstone Recluse. Under. Alright, and that's lethal right there. We'll go to combat. And there you have it. Voltron. Alright, first game, first win. Nice. Of course, they did it. They had to fold the first game because they had a terrible open. I mean, they had 4 lands, though, so I don't know. That's on them for folding the first game. Okay, Nephili Bata, let's do this. I'm assuming they will go first. Opponent. La 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 la. Okay, there we go. No ramp, no hexproof creatures, tons of lands. I'm gonna mulligan this. 1 land, mulligan. 2 lands. I guess we'll try this because we don't want to go down to 4. But man, oh man. All right, so we'll go down Nightveil Predator, and I mean, we could draw a bunch of lands. I guess Boneyard Lurker, and try it like that. Hopefully we'll find green land, and then we can actually cast this stinking Gilded Goose. But if we don't, then things look pretty grim for this first round. Zidra, the Dawn Waker. So this could mean planeswalkers or cycling. We'll see. Opponent is doing nothing. Alright, there we go. They did something. They're scrying 1. Red, blue. Okay, we did not draw a land. Pass turn. Opponent shocks in Esteem Vents. Casts Ominous Seas. Okay, we draw another non-land. We actually draw the most expensive card in our deck. The opposite of a land. Well, that opening hand looked a lot better now, but you know, in this deck we really want just to ramp early, get into this hexproof creature as soon as possible, especially with a deck like this, like before they start getting counter spells. So we find a land. So we're not missing a land drop, but unfortunately it's not the land exactly we wanted. But if we get 1 more blue or 1 more black, we got Nightveil Predator. Opponent, a Temple of Epiphanies, keeps 1 on top and passes. Alright, we got land number 4. So thankfully we didn't miss a land drop. That's good. But meow. They could have they could leave counter magic open next turn. Thankfully they haven't seen us do anything, so it's more likely that they're gonna tap out, but we'll see. Ugh, they don't tap out. Well, here goes nothing. There it is. Yep, counterspelled. Ugh. And that could be the end of it all. Now they're just gonna like leave up counterspell every turn until they get an 8/8 Kraken. And they can still leave up counterspells after that because it's gonna cost them no mana. Ugh. No bueno, dude. Plays a tap land, yes, alright. Hurry up and kill us or pass the turn, whatever you're gonna do. Opponent, come on, figure out how your deck works and play the game. Nephili Bata, whatever your stupid name is, come on. Alright, jeez. Annoying. Try to cast another creature. Bait out that counterspell. Got it? Do you got it? They do? Alright. This is a fun deck to play against. Not only are they super slow, but they just make it so we don't get to play the game. They're taking 5 minutes to do nothing? Come on. Alright, just... This opponent needs to learn how to pass the turn already. Alright, we find that green land we've been hoping for all these years. Are you going to counter Paradise Druid? Alright. Ooh, that went by really quick, so maybe they're out of counter spells. Finally. It's possible. Alright, we'll mutate. Over. And yeah, okay, looks like they must be out of counter spells because it didn't give them any pause time to respond. So, ooh, as long as they're not top decking any, we could have a chance here. And we wait. Finale of Revelation. Alright, so they draw a billion cards. They are definitely going to make the octopus. Thank goodness we can blow it up. And Batra has flash, so once they resolve their octopus, we're going to cast Batra, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't have any more room for other mana. So we're going to go to combat and attack. Opponent. Yeah, we gotta wait for the stack to be proper. Basically, we gotta wait for this to resolve, then cast Batra. To damage. Alright. End turn. Pass to end turn. Opponent, you gonna do your thing? Alright, there we go. We'll let it resolve. And then blow it up. Flash is nice. Put it under. Unfortunately, our only problem now is that we don't have hexproof. So they could actually hit us. So we'll see. They could actually kill Dreamshell Heron. I hope not. Yep. Well, even if we didn't have hexproof, even if we had hexproof, that would have killed it anyway. So what can you do? Alright, so we get a land. But now I'm assuming they're going to be on the counter everything we do plan, which is always fun. Gilded Goose. Alright, well, they don't counter Gilded Goose. And opponent, maybe they're just gonna kill it. Okay. Now we oh shoot, we can't cast the Strix anymore. That's too bad. Well, let's try to make them discard cards. That's always good. Looks like they must have that counter spell now. Looks like it. Yeah, and then we'll Sea Dasher on there, I guess. No, it's got flash, so let's just let this resolve. And pass turn. Okay. Kills the Gilded Goose. Well, we would have made a treasure, but we don't have any green mana. Sorry, food, but we don't have any green mana. So Ominous Seas goes up to 6. This is such a grindy match. Alright, opponent does nothing, as their deck does. It's really fun. The do-nothing deck. Alright. Alright, Temple of Mystery. Let's see if we can find something with hexproof. Overgrown Tomb to the bottom. Alright, well, there goes everything. And the counterspell. Alright, well. Unfortunately, our deck really can't handle this deck unless we just, like I said, we just get the hexproof creature out as soon as possible. We only got one Frilled Mystic, unfortunately. So if you're building this deck, go and throw 4 Frilled Mystics into your deck, because they're going to be your only chance against these decks. Because, like I said, yeah, we just can't have counterspells because we're obviously all creatures, right? So Frilled Mystic is your only creature-based counterspell that you can really have. Okay, so but also, what else is good is Estrada, because they're going to be casting lots of instants and sorceries. So if we can resolve this, then we can hopefully get a little spider army going. Let's see, what else? I mean, we didn't see our opponent's creatures, but we know they got them in there. They probably got, like, planeswalkers or something, too, I'm assuming. I mean, they have to have something like that. So, I guess Plague Crafter would be good. Let's go ahead and try Plague Crafter. I'm assuming they have planeswalkers. So, let's go down. What? We'll go down Chittering Harvester. It's just a lot to cast, and we really just need some early game plays here. We need to get stuff done early so that we can kill them before they just build up a board state where they can counter everything we do, like what happened last turn. So we're going to go down to 2 Night Veil Predator? No, 1 Night Veil Predator, 2 Boneyard Lurkers. And yeah, we'll try it like that. We'll do our best against counterspell.deck with our deck that only is allowed to run creatures. We'll play first. Alright, we got that early game ramp. That's good. So all we need now is something with hexproof. Oh, we got Paradise Druid, so I mean, I guess, yeah, I think we're good to go. All we need is not to get every single spell countered. Alright, so goo goo. Pass turn. Opponent. Alright, it's turn 1. It doesn't take that much thought here. Turn 1. What you do usually is play a land and maybe opt or something. Okay, or a scry. There you go, dude. Jeez. Yep, scrying. It takes so long, apparently. I would use the emoji, whatever they call it, the balloon talk, but I'm over it. It's stupid. You only have like 4 responses, and all you really use it for is to tell people to hurry up. And then sometimes some people, you do that one time and then they just freak out, and then they just keep doing it the entire match just to try to upset you. And that's just dumb. I don't want to get into these childish games of talking with 4 limited responses against people. Like, yeah, they'll just start going, your go, your go, your go, your go, your go, your go, if you just do it once to them, you know? So yeah, I just turn it off, whatever. It's too bad, because I like it when people are nice and they say cool and hello and stuff like that. But yeah, some people are just jerks with it, so I'm over that. Okay, so what do we do? Nothing, I guess. Let's cast Umori. Make everything cheaper. And okay. Lesson learned here: if you guys are playing Arena, you can't do what I just did, which I messed up. I accidentally tapped Paradise Druid instead of Gilded Goose. Arena, when you don't tap Gilded Goose manually, it'll do Paradise Druid instead. So yeah, that was our mistake. We're supposed to try tap Gilded Goose manually, because it's an activated ability. I don't know why it doesn't ask us which one we want to do, but it doesn't, so that sucks. So we'll just cast nothing and pass turn. this. Now, Paradise Druid is a little vulnerable, but it's probably fine. It's only turn 3. Alright, opponent plays a Steam Vents, shocks it in, and passes turn, which means they definitely have a counterspell. In that case, I feel like we should just attack them and not cast anything. Yeah. See if we can force something out of their hand. 'Cause yeah, I just hate playing when, like, they obviously shocked this in because they have a counterspell in their hand. Or at least they want to, you know, make it look like they have a counterspell in their hand, and, you know, they succeeded in that. And now I'm trying to go to combat, and they're, you know, whatever they're doing, playing another game at the same time. I have no idea. Alright, so 2 attackers. Alright, next to damage, let's see if we can do this Sea Dasher Octopus onto Paradise Druid. I'm sure they're going to counter it, but get that counterspell out of their hand it's not, you know, with Sea Dasher is our weakest thing, so yeah, not a bad deal. Yeah, decline, we're not going to pay. Oh, we could pay 3, unless its controller pays 3. Huh. Well, I guess we'll do it. Okay, do you have another counterspell? Alright, looks like it. Alright, that's okay, we got another Paradise Druid, but I mean, at this point they might just start countering everything. We'll see. Okay. Paradise Druid. Alright, resolves. Dreamtail Heron. On to Paradise Druid. Countered. Alright, and we'll attack you for 6. Well, I better have a board wipe, or else I'm presenting lethal next turn, actually. Or at least get rid of Umori. Alright, they scoop it up. Alright, run it back. We'll try it like that. Through the counter spells, we made it happen just by aggroing them out. I guess against the opponent's deck, that's all it takes, but I'm assuming they're going to sideboard in some board wipes now, or more board wipes. But yeah, thankfully Umori survives the Storm's Wrath or whatever. As long as we can cast it. Waiting on your opponent. Seems like half this match has been waiting on my opponent. Just to choose which player will go first. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This looks pretty sweet. Early ramp, hexproofers. All we need is to not be countered. That's all we need, is for our opponent's deck not to do what it was built to do. Alright, tap land, that's a good sign. Another hexproofer, that's okay. But now we want to start drawing mutate creatures. Alright, so we get out a Gilded Goose, opponent. Opponent. Plays a land. And passes. Okay, so now what do we do? I guess we shock in Overgrown Tomb. And hope they don't counter Paradise Druid. They didn't seem to have many 2-mana counter spells, but they could have it. Oh, yep, there we go. Sucks. Pass turn. Quench. That's a cool one. Alright. So, what now? Let's go with the swamp. And hopefully if this survives and we don't get countered next turn, or turn after that, that is. Oh, I should have played the Temple of Mystery. Shoot. Anyway, let's do Plague Crafter. See if we can get him to discard a card, or at least get out another counterspell out of their hand. Opponent. La 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 la. Do I counterspell? What do I do? Alright, they counterspell. Yay. No attacks. Alright, well, I messed up. I should have played the Temple of Mystery. I guess it wouldn't have made a difference, because if I did that, we wouldn't have been able to... We would have had to use the food to cast the other spells. Okay. Alright, so opponent casts their Zerda, the Dawnwaker. Okay. We will play this stinking tap land. And pass turn. And then we're going to make a food at their end step or something. Alright, they don't attack. We make a food. Alright, now is the turn when we can cast Night Veil Predator, but now is also the turn when apparently they can just counter anything we do. So we'll see. We shall see. And opponent. Alright, thank you. I don't know why the opponent's playing so slow. It's like one of the slowest matches I've been in a while. Just for somebody taking so long to decide everything. Alright, we'll put a forest to the bottom. And then we'll do Umori first. See if they can counter that. And they can. Or what just happened? Oh, they just cycled it. Okay. I was like, oh my gosh, another counter spell. No, they just cycled. All right, that's fine. All right, Yadaro. That has happened once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, one more turn. They are able to cast Yadaro. Oh boy, Chandra. Lovely. And kills our creature. Okay. Well, I think we go for this now. Yeah, we gotta kill that Chandra now. Before it can do anything. Opponent doesn't seem to have too much removal. So maybe it's okay to just mutate onto a non-hexproof creature here. Oh, Chandra number 2. God, come on. Well, okay, we can blow that up next turn. But it can kill... No, okay, never mind. It just kills our creature, so now we can't blow it up. Oh, great. But again, we thankfully don't have an emblem yet. But we will very soon. Actually, next turn very soon. We play Night Veil Predator, and we'll stack of food. We'll need that life. Fast turn. We'll be lucky to get out of this one. And there's the emblem. Alright, 1 damage per turn so far. And, yeah, no blocks. Okay, opponent's leaving up all that lovely mana for counter magic. And so we might just be locked out of the game here. So what we want to do is just try our best thing possible. Get this train rolling. Alright, well, we're done for There's no way out of this now. She can -3 next turn and just kill. I guess we could hit her for 3. Well, we'll give it one more turn, but this is the point where you usually just scoop against this deck because they got us locked out. Hit the Chandra. Opponent's gonna... And another reason you scoop here is because the opponent's just a douchebag who takes, 5 years to complete their turn. Alright, thank you. It's called the, resolve button, opponent. You just keep hitting over here, resolve, resolve, resolve. Alright. Opponent gets in for 3. We're down to 12. Alright, we take another 2. So if we get, Insatiable Hemophage... Oh, there's Insatiable Hemophage. We could possibly come back from this. But, I mean, they're going to counter it. They're going to counter it, for sure. They're going to counter spell. And this is our last hope here, pretty much. Alright, yeah, we're done. We're locked out of even playing the game here. Yeah, it's hard to win a game when your opponent just counters every single thing you do. So, what can you do? And yeah, we only have creatures, so couldn't do much about that. Okay, David & Co. 77, you're on Bane Alley Magic. Okay, waiting on your opponent. Seems to be the common theme today. Thank you. I'm just grumpy because that last game they took so long. I'm sure this opponent won't be nearly as bad. No ramp, but we got the hexproof creature here, so I think we'll give it a shot. Better than mulliganing, I think. If you don't think so, let me know in the comments. Okay, Dismal Backwater will gain a life, so they're playing black in their deck. Could be anything. Alright, Gateway Plaza. So they could be playing 5 colors for all I know. Yeah, we'll do nothing. Play Breeding Pool tapped and pass. That noise, what is that? It's like, sounds like a stomach digesting something. I don't know why they... Arena has the weirdest sounds, I swear. It has these clicking noises, it has digestive noises that just come out of nowhere. I don't get it. Alright, so we'll play a Swamp and pass the stinking turn, doing nothing again, turn 3. Generally not what you want. You want to be doing something turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, but sometimes you don't draw the cards in that way. But thankfully they're tapped out, so we know they're not going to counter this. Looks like they're definitely playing blue, black, green, something. Arena is glitching and not letting me zoom in all the way, but we can zoom in this much anyway. Alright, we draw Auspicious Strix, which is nice. Alright, well, if they got a counterspell, they got a counterspell. Let's start with this. Actually, we should have maybe started with Umori. Alright, looks like it worked. Underneath. We'll gain some life, they'll lose some life. Next, we'll go to combat and attack. And then we'll flash in the Sea Dasher at instant speed. Down the blockers. Yeah. Alright, sorry. Okay, so no blockers. We'll flash in Sea Dasher. Alright, and we'll put it under, of course. Opponent, are they going to respond? Okay, opponent cycles. And then I'm assuming everything resolves. There we go. Alright, we draw a card. Alright, geez, we got another slow opponent here. Like, just when you can't do anything, just let things resolve. Like, I don't know, maybe they're new players and they just gotta read every card all over again. Alright, they cycle again. I guess they did have mana from Paradise Druid. There is that tapping sound again. Alright. Opponent plays a Temple Guard and shocks it in. Then they attack. Alright, they exile something from our library. Spooky. If it's the Chittering Harvester, we might want to make sure we get another creature out as soon as possible so we won't have to sacrifice our hexproof creature. I don't know what it is. Could be anything. Alright, opponent. La 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 la. Thank you. Alright, time to blow something up. Maybe it's actually time to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to make sure we play that land first, and then we can do this. Yeah, get another creature on the battlefield. Just like I said, just in case they happen to have Chittering Harvester. I mean, odds are very low that they do, but I don't want to take that risk. All right, we'll put it over. Make this 6/6. Opponent goes to 9, so we're pretty close to just killing our opponent outright here. Alright, get Insatiable Hemophage. Perfect. Something we can sack if we have to. Opponent. Alright, they Death Sprout the Hemophage. That's not a good sign. So they're gonna get a land. So opponent's playing like this green cycling deck. Green, blue, black, cycling, Deep of Sanity. I'm not really sure what our opponent's deck is all about. So we will attack. Get him down to 3. Alright, so I mean, as long as we can mutate one more time, they're just dead. Unless they gain some life. Opponent. Oh no, they're not just dead, are they? It's not letting me look at the mutations. I guess I don't have Insatiable Hemophage on here. Do I? I think I do, actually. It's hard to remember. Normally, it'll let me right-click on here, and it'll bring up all the mutations. That's how you look at the mutations. You right-click, and then you hit View Mutations, and it'll show you all the cards underneath it, but it's not letting me do that. Okay, opponent gets in for 2. Whoop-de-doo. Trying to find something to save themselves, I guess. Not going to find it in our deck. Unless it's Chittering Harvester. If they have Chittering Harvester, then they are saved for a turn or 2. And they get our Gilded Juice. That won't do it. So we're good to go. Alright, this game is ours. And as soon as they pass the turn. It's one really annoying thing about playing the ranked version is that people take forever. Oh my gosh, they did have it. No. No. Okay. Well, okay, they had it, but it shouldn't have taken them that long to figure it out. Jeez. Okay, so we get a Paradise Druid. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do this now. Kill that Chittering Harvester. Alright, so opponent saved themselves for a turn. They hit that Chittering Harvester. But can they hit it again? I don't know. Of course, they do have this flying blocker, so I guess if they attack, that means they got an answer. They gained a life. That's part of an answer. Suspicious Strix. Are they playing a Mutate deck? What? Oh my goodness. And Crystalline Giant? I wonder if they're playing like something similar to ours. I don't know why they'd have Thief of Sanity though. Or Greater Sandworm. Okay, we gotta blow something up. We gotta kill stuff. So let's cast the cheaper Mutate creatures. Under... blow off a Suspicious Strix. Next, the Dreamtail Heron. Put this one over. And... I doubt this is going to become hexproof anytime soon, so we'll blow up the Thief of Sanity. And if we could only cast this, but we'd have to tap Dreamtail Heron to cast that, so we're just going to attack, get him down to 1. And we draw a card. Now we'll blow a Stone Recluse. Oh no. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. I don't know why it keeps asking us if we want to do it. I guess we'll play it. Yeah, we'll just play it just in case they got some other way to make us sacrifice a creature. Alright. Or if they get, like, I don't know, another blocker or something. Okay, they mutate. So they're definitely in a mutate deck also. You'd think they'd have maybe Umori. But maybe it's smart not to have Umori if you're going against those counterspell decks like we did. God, opponent, learn how to play the game already or something. Okay, thank you. Alright, so they are probably playing Mutate as well. So I think Hydroid Crosses, Plague Crafter, Bouncing Shore Shark. We can actually go down Cavern Whisperer. Because they might have their own Boneyard Lurker, which they can bring back stuff with anyway, so, yeah. Let's get that. Go down a Night Veil Predator. Go down... Dreamtail Heron. And a Sea Dasher Octopus. Alright, try it like that. I don't like going down card draw, but at least we're going up the cards that we want to draw. So we're gonna have to mulligan this. Ooh, and that's bad news. Mulligan. One land again? Come on, Arena. I swear Arena does not shuffle good enough. 2 lands. Alright, well we got 2 ramp spells, so we'll keep 5. Ugh. Go down Batra, go down a Gilded Goose, actually. Maybe Night Veil Predator. I don't know. Maybe Insatiable Hemophage. This is tough. I guess a Gilded Goose. Insatiable Hemophage is our best mutate, and Night Veil Predator is one of our best hexproof creatures, so... hopefully we'll just draw some more lands. And if we do, and we'll be okay. Opponent plays the Gateway Plaza. Alright, we draw land. That's good. And for now, we're just going to make another food. We could have done it instant speed, but I mean, it's just turn 2, whatever. What are they going to do? They might play a hasty creature, I guess. I haven't seen any yet, though. Alright, they shock themselves to 18 and play a Leyline Prowler. Okay. Okay, so I think now is the time for Plague Crafter. Pay 2 life. Yeah. So we just need one more land before we can play Nightveil Predator. Yeah, we'll sacrifice Plague Crafter. They'll sacrifice Leyline Prowler. Good deal. No attacks. Alright, one more land. One more blue or black. Either one. If not, then we're casting Umori next turn. Or maybe if it's ramp, we'll cast that. Opponent played Find. Turn 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so they got Leyline Prowler back in hand. We will shock in Overgrown Tomb. And here is the Predator. Alright, so we got our hexproof creature down. We got a couple of our best mutate creatures in hand. Now all we gotta do is hope that Nightveil Predator survives. That's what hexproof's great for. Alright, opponent replays Leyline Prowler. That's great. Okay. So we're going to scry 1, look for some more mutate. Down to the bottom. I think we can cast Umori, and yeah, we can wait a little bit. See if Umori survives. If it does, then yeah, we'll be able to cast both of these in the same turn. Umori. Oh, there's our UPS guy. Alright, opponent cast Ram through. Alright, so it kills Umori. That's too bad. And rams through the goose too. Ooh, alright. You gonna attack? Gain some life? Huh? Yeah. There they go. Now they're playing Magic. Alright, so we'll Hemophage. Put it over. Why not? Mutating its changing form. Then we will play Sea Dasher. You would flash it, but whatever. Put it under. When it goes to 18. Then we attack, and they go to 15. We draw a card and pass. Alright, opponent. I don't think they can get out of this one unless they can make a sacrifice our creature. Or unless they have a board wipe, of course. Auspicious Strix. Okay. Well, that might put out some blockers. Do you get reach? No. No reach. So we can still get in. But now they got a big attacker. So I think this is the next best choice. Of course, we still won't be big enough to actually fully block Auspicious Strix. But we gotta start somewhere. Put it under. Now we got a 5/5. And then we go to 14. So they could hit us for 9 next turn. We'll go ahead and sack this food. So they can put us down to 8 next turn. I think that's okay. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave this blocker. That's a tough call. But yeah, I think it's smarter to leave up the blocker. Block the Crystalline Giant, and we'll just take 6 instead of 9. And then the turn after that, we can actually block the Auspicious Strix, because it'll be big enough. Opponent. La 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 la. Yes, you mutate onto Auspicious Strix. Okay. You mutate onto Auspicious Strix. Yes. Ooh, now it's got flying. Rough. Okay, so now they just attack with the Starks. We will not block. So we've prevented 3 damage. Oh man, it's got lifelink too. Gotta find a... I think Batra would be our next best draw here. Just kill this thing. It is gonna get them so much value. Oh my gosh. Majestic Auricorn. And this mutates, you gain 4 life. Nice. Oh no. Okay, well. Mutate. Try to look for that Batra. We'll put it over. Give ourselves a higher toughness. So now we have a 7/8 and 15 life. And we draw another stupid land. Alright, well, we don't have Vigilance, so... Gosh, we both have Death Touch, though. That's annoying. No attacks. At least we'll prevent the other 2 from attacking. But I think he's going to try to keep attacking with this guy. Unless this gets Death Touch, too. Then he's going to attack with that. Ugh. Their own insatiable hemorrhage. Well, I think we're done for. Yeah, plenty of flying blockers. Unless we can just, you know, get the nut draw next turn. Like, Insatiable Hemophage, draw another Dreamtail Heron, draw another Insatiable Hemophage, something like that. I don't know, but we can only cast 2 of them. Ugh, gosh. And opponents gain so much life. Get more creatures. And they have more creatures. So yeah, we're gonna go and scoop because they're taking so long anyway. And it's just pretty hopeless. Alright, so yeah, we just run it back and hope we can play a little faster this time. That was a close one, though. I thought we had him. Alright, here we go. Ugh. No green. Yeah, I really need Fabled Passage in this deck, I swear. Ooh. Mulligan. No lands. Maybe we should keep it. Yeah, not. Opponent is choosing whether to mulligan. Alright, they've taken 1 mulligan. You'll mulligan again. Alright, we'll give this a shot. I mean, we got nothing else going for us, so... Put the Harvester and a Recluse to the bottom. Oh boy. Well, thankfully they're mulliganing a lot too. Are they mulliganing lower than we are? That'd be sweet. Opponent. Okay. We'll play with our kitty. Alright, opponent mulligans to 4. Oh my gosh. Alright, well that's good. That's a good sign. We play a land and pass. Like I said, Arena, I feel like it just sucks at shuffling. And it's too bad for our opponent. I feel for him. I feel like Arena should honestly give everyone one free mulligan. It's just my opinion. I don't think it would be a big deal. One free mulligan, you know? I mean, if everyone gets it, is it that broken? I don't know. But yeah, our opponent, they're screwed now. They're done for. They might as well fold. Stuck on one stupid land. Oh, you know what's worse than that? Stuck on one land, and I make you discard. Just sack the Glowstone Recluse. Keep the 3-power creature. Alright, Phoenix. Oh, that's good to have in the graveyard. They draw land number nothing. Okay. We'll go to combat this time and thoughtfully attack first. Alright, Plague Crafter number 2. Discard another card. It's fun. We'll sack this one. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if the opponent just scoops it up anytime now. But it looks like they're playing it out. They're going for it. Okay. Hemophage? Oh, what? Why can't we do that? Oh, because it's a human. Alright, well, we're going to cast Umori then. And attack for 3. Umori. Alright, well, sorry, opponent. Magic is the game of lands, and if you don't draw any, you're just dead. Alright, well, we'll take it. Okay. Cadaver. I wonder if this is my friend Davey Cadaver from Oregon. Okay, we'll play first. No ramp. No hexproof. I'm gonna try another hand, I guess. Okay, we got ramp and hexproof. Or at least hexproof. We're not gonna really use it as ramp, so we're gonna keep 6 here. And we'll put the Boneyard Lurker to the bottom, I guess. Maybe Auspicious Stars to the bottom. It's just a little high to cast. And we will play Temple of Mystery. Scry 1. Keep that forest and pass. Cadaver plays a forest and passes. We will play a swamp and Paradise Druid. Okay, so next turn we could actually cast Umori. Okay, Healer of the Blade, opponent goes up. I feel like, yeah, let's just cast Umori. Opponent's probably not going to blow up Paradise Druid. They don't. Oh, I guess I had to shock that in, didn't I? Whoops. Okay, my mistake. No attacks. My bad. I punted there. Not horribly, though. But I am kind of a turn behind now. Alright, so it looks like Elemental Tribal for sure. We will not block. Take 2. We're down to 18. Alright. Play a forest. Play Umori. Naming creatures. And alright, next turn we should be able to start the Voltron train going. Opponent. Alright, Elemental Tribal. So I'm guessing they're missing blue mana. Usually they play blue in this deck also. Risk factor. I feel like I'm going to take the 4. Have it deal 4 to you? Yes. Great. Keep them off of blue, which I'm assuming they're trying to look for. Okay. So yeah, we gain a life, and now we can gain more life with the Hemophage. Which is only 2 to cast this time. We will put it over Paradise Druid. Opponent goes down to 22. Okay. Next. Yeah, it's saying we can cast these for their normal cost, but we don't want to do that. So we're just going to go to combat and attack with Umori. Make sure this remains hexproof. Alright, pass turn. So if they kill Umori, we can get it back with Boneyard Lurker into our hand anyway. Okay, opponent plays Nissa. I'm assuming they're going to turn one of these into a creature. Which means it would be great if we could draw Batra. Batra would be our next best draw here. Our first best draw. Okay, we draw Paradise Druid. So, let's Dreamtail Heron onto Hemophage. Putting it over. Turning it into a Dreamtail Heron. Now we got flying. Do they have reach at all? No. So we can actually hit Nissa. Okay, if we shock this in, we will be able to, yeah, do that again. So let's do that. We'll pay the life. And now we're able to cast Boneyard Lurker, mutated onto Dreamtail Heron. Put it over, giving us +1 power. Alright, we go up to 13. We go up to 19 opponents at 13. Next we'll attack Nissa with just the Boneyard Lurker. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. I forgot. That means this loses hexproof now. So it could have been a big mistake. But I do really want to kill Nissa. We'll see. That might have been bad. I mean, most mutate decks aren't hexproof anyway, so I feel like that's not much of an excuse. But still, hey, it looks like Boneyard Lurker is going to survive. Good. As long as he doesn't have some weird fight spell, I guess. Alright, cast another creature. So still no reach or flying, so we can kill Nissa next turn. Maybe, though, we should just be going for their face instead. I mean, we are going to kill them quite quick enough. Yeah, I feel like maybe we'll actually start attacking their face, because they're going to be so low on life that Nissa's not going to make a difference. She's just going to make more tree creatures, which, yeah, I mean, they can eventually deal us a lot of damage. I mean, they got a lot of damage presented here. We'll have one blocker, and we're going to be, I feel like, dealing actually more damage to them. Alright, they're getting in for 10. Ugh, and they have Vigilance, huh? Well, for now, we'll go ahead and block one of them. No, we can't. No, take that back. Because we need Umori so we can make sure we can cast both of these. Because this is 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need Umori to make sure we can mutate both of these creatures on there. I'm unfortunately going to have to let them draw the cards this time. Okay. Ooh, Batra. Well, that would have been nice. That is only 5 to mutate also. This is also only 5 to mutate. Sack a creature, or I can blow up a creature specifically. I guess Batra is going to be the best choice here. Okay, we'll put it under. We're going to draw cards, gain some life, destroy something. I guess it has to be one of these lands. Blowing up their lands is good. Alright, so we go up to 13. taps the land for mana. That's fine. I don't think they can cast anything. We draw a card. Okay, next, Sea Dasher Octopus. Onto Boneyard Lurker. Put it under. What does that bring us up to now? Ooh, okay, they fold. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much close to just killing them right there. I think I actually did have lethal right there, so that was good. Very good. Okay, so opponent's playing Elemental Tribal. Which means, I mean, creature removal is pretty good. But sacrificing feels not as good considering they get so many creatures out. But I guess we'll, bring in our creature removal package here. Didn't see many artifacts or enchantments. Okay, so go down Nightveil Predator, go down Boneyard Lurker. Might see a pattern here in how we sideboard. Go down Chittering Harvester. Go down a Dreamtail Heron and try it like that. Looks okay. I prefer a hexproof creature, but yeah, lands, ramp, hexproof creature. More lands is good. Play the Triumph tapped and pass. Nightveil Predator. So let's get Paradise Druid out. Pass turn. Next turn we can Paradise Druid, Gilded Goose, Temple of Mystery. No blocks. Gilded Goose. Actually, I would like to take that back. But whatever. Forest, yeah, I mean, casting Nihilea would have been probably the better call here. But I get 2 spells instead of 1. Alright, and I guess I can attack. I hope. Alright, get him down to 18. Pass turn. Alright, opponent plays a mountain. They get Chandra, Novice Pyromancer, which can make elementals. No, it just pumps up elementals. Okay, so now this is a 4-2. 2 damage on target, add 2 red mana. Okay. So, we draw Humongulous, which is nice. He's my buddy. Land, we'll keep it on top for now, in case we lose some of our mana dorks. So, Humongulous. Something that's always hexproof is pretty sweet. And 5 toughness, pretty sweet against this deck. Just not sure if we should do that or Nightveil Predator, which is flying. Yeah, let's do flying. Problem is if they cast another Chandra, they can actually kill everything. So yeah, I'm going to do Humongulous. Just in case they cast that other Chandra, which has a -3 to deal 3 damage to each non-elemental creature. We don't want that. Okay. So if everything survives, we can start. Okay, opponent makes a elemental forest. So now at least if they... Oh, jeez. Shoot. I don't want that to die, but I guess we got no choice. Goodbye, Goosey. Need a land. Oh, there's a land. Good. Okay. So, yeah, we gotta get this out now. Get those blockers going. And now it's a 6/6. Opponent. Yeah, reading the card, apparently. Okay, we'll put it over. And now we get something. Could be a land, could be a creature. We get a creature. It's Tavern Whisper. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Now we could attack. The problem is they could double block, and this is ultimate. That's tough. I guess. I mean, if they double block, then we can kill both their creatures. Just a second, my dad's talking to me. Yeah. Okay, sorry, my dad was talking to me. So, I guess we'll take the risk. Kill that Chandra. Or kill that Nissa. Kill one of their creatures anyway. I'm sure they're going to block with at least one of them. She control get +0/+5. Okay, well, I guess they get a free block here. That's fine. It was better than doing nothing. Right, opponent plays a Stomping Ground. Again, our best draw would be Batra. Start shooting down planeswalkers and creatures. Scorch Spitter. Okay, another elemental. Elemental Lizard. Alright, opponent's got one card left. What is it? Pumps all the elementals. Well, thankfully we got a blocker. It looks like they're not going to attack. I don't know what they're doing. They are dirtling. We are waiting. Opponent, play the game. Waiting on you to play. There we go. Alright. Playing Magic. Actually block with this Paradise Druid. Kill the Creeping Trailblazer. As long as he doesn't have like that spell again, Tower Defense. We should be okay there. And kill one of their lands. Alright, opponent, what you got? Alright, so we'll kill a couple of their creatures. That's nice. Ooh, Plague Crafter. That's too bad. So if we cast Nissa, then we can cast Plague Crafter. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, not Nissa, Nylea. We can cast Plague Crafter. Make everyone sack a creature. We'll sack Plague Crafter. Unless they want to sack the Planeswalker. Okay, and we will again attempt to attack Nissa, which is obviously going to get blocked. This will take out their last creature here. Okay, so they didn't block, put Nissa down to 1. That makes me feel a little more comfortable. Question is, what's that last card in their hand? Makes another forest creature. Yeah, vigilance and haste, and now +2/+2. Oh boy, that's almost lethal right there. Geez, if they could just pump it up one more, that would kill us. Alright, so we go down to 2. Ugh. Alright, mutate, mutate. No, man. Alright, well, this is why Nilia's good. She can hopefully draw us a card here. Mutate. Ugh. Plague Crafter. Alright, well, that'll get rid of one of the forests. But not both. And she's gonna get another one next turn. Shoot, I don't know what to do. Well, I guess we can attack. If he blocks, we'll kill a forest. If he doesn't block, we'll kill Nissa. We could also kill this thing. But yeah, let's kill Nissa, or try to. See if we can get rid of one of his forests. Alright, so there we go. Alright, Nissa's gone. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. Yeah, we can sack the food in response to blocking. Excuse me. Alright, opponent. Oh. Well. I think we're just dead then. Game 3, go down to 3. Yep, okay, we're dead. On to round 3. Alright. I think we just run it back like this. Yep. Let's try to get going a little quicker with the mutate creatures. Unfortunately, we only found like one mutate creature that whole time. And so, yeah, if we just get the same thing but with more mutate creatures, we should be good to go. Alright, we'll play first. We got lands, we got ramp. I'll give it a shot. Hopefully we'll just draw into a hexproof creature, I guess. Alright, we scry one. There is a hexproof creature. Alright. The crocodile, one of my favorites. Ward scale crocodile, sweet. Alright, so we get swamp and gilded goose. And hopefully we just draw more lands. And then we can eventually cast this crocodile. Opponent plays a mountain. Get Chandra's Embercat. It's a ramp just for Chandra planeswalkers. Okay. Good thing we got Batra this time. If we played this, then we get Umori next turn, but we lose a treasure. Yeah, let's do it. Get Umori now. Creatures. So now all of our creatures, which is every spell in our deck, is one less to cast. Can he play Chandra right away, though, is the question. He does have 4 mana for a Chandra spell. If he can, I think we're in trouble. Looks like, yeah, just green-red elementals. So green-red Chandra elementals. No Omnath in this deck. Okay, elemental. Alright. We draw Pouncing Shore Shark, which is nice. Get a land. But unfortunately, we cannot cast a crocodile. I think we'll keep this land on top. Yeah, just because... Yeah, we haven't made a treasure yet. So we're going to pass, make a treasure on the opponent's turn, and hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully Gilded Goose survives that long. But even if not, we at least have enough to cast Ward Scale Crocodile if Umori survives. Okay, he gets Nissa, so he's going to be tapped out. We'll go ahead and let that resolve. makes an elemental. We'll let that resolve. Do they attack? I doubt it, but maybe. They'd be kind of dumb to attack, actually, so I think it's our turn now. If the opponent would just hurry up and figure that out. Alright, What are you doing? Okay. I mean, you got no cards in hand. We'll just kill your land? I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, you can't use this red mana except for to cast a Chandra spell, so goodbye forest. Oh, they had a Leafkin Druid. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, and it looks like there's nothing I can do about that. I could do this. Yeah, I guess we'll do this just to protect our Umori. Not well played, opponent. Thankfully, we have an answer. Alright, we'll put it under, keep our high toughness, and bounce that force back to your hand. Take action. Goodbye. Now they'll probably play it for turn. Oh, okay. Weird. They should have played it as their land for turn. Or I guess they already did have it as land for turn, my bad. Okay, so we get a forest. We get El Crocodile. Alright, and hopefully next turn we can use Starix to get this toughness to 6, because if he casts that other Chandra, he can kill this right now. Alright, no attacks. Yeah, we could have mutated onto Umori, but again, it's all about hexproof. They could just target Umori with any random fight spell, you know, removal spell, burn spell. They could have a million ways to kill him, so I feel safer mutating onto hexproof creature. Right, opponent. We got the blockers. Are you going to make another land creature? Alright, they get a Chandra, which is going to pump all of their elementals, but I still don't think most of them can get through, so I doubt they're going to attack. Makes an elemental forest and then pumps the elementals, so I think he is actually going to get through with the forest for sure. But we got Batra next turn, and we kill that forest, and taking them off of lands is going to be pretty sweet. Maybe we should kill Nissa though. She only has to -8. Alright, so I'm going to let him get in. Maybe not. I don't know. Can we cast Batra without Umori? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 6. So no, we're going to just let it get through. We want Umori to survive. Alright, opponent passes. We draw Night Veil Predator. Alright, so time for Batra. For sure. And on to Ward Scale Crocodile. Too bad we couldn't cast Auspicious Strix this turn. That would have been better. But Batra is still good. I think we just kill Nissa now. Yeah, just while we can. This does mean he's going to be able to get in for more damage next turn, though, with the Chandra. No attacks. We can chump block with the Gilded Goose. One Planeswalker down. But man, if they find the other Chandra, the one that can't be countered, and that gives us emblems, and that's pretty hopeless if they cast that one. Alright, they get another Nissa. That first Nissa was really close to ultimating though, so I think this time we'll kill this Chandra. They attack, we get hit with the Scorch and Spitfire. We'll chump with a Goose, and we'll block a Scorcher with Umori. Or should we block the Chandra's Embercat with Umori? Maybe we shouldn't block with Umori because they can still tap these two forests, but let's go for it. Block. So they're gonna get in for a lot. Oh no. Alright, well their creatures survive. No wonder they attacked with everything. Alright, but now we get to at least kill something, get hopefully another creature on the battlefield. And now the shark is power and toughness 6. So, man, oh man. As much as I want to blow this up, I can't afford to let them have more creatures. It's gonna have to blow up a forest. Please, more creature. Yes, we got one more blocker. We'll have this enter tapped. Okay, so we got another chump blocker, which is nice. No attacks, and no attacks. I mean, do we have flying? We do have flying. So we could get this down to 1, but then they could still pump all their elementals, so we can't do it. We gotta just take our beats. They're also gonna get another 3/3 off of Chandra. I mean, off of Nissa. Probably the basic mountain. Yep. Then they're gonna pump them up with Chandra. So we really need probably Insatiable Hemophage or something to draw us more cards. Oh boy, yeah. I don't know if we'll even survive this attack, but we'll see. So, biggest creatures get blocked. So what if we blocked like this? Then they're gonna hit us for still lethal. Yeah, so we're dead no matter what. Alright, well, good game. That was a cool deck. I like Chandra. She's cool. Here we go. Jaymond. Alright. We'll play first. Ooh, only 2 lands, but we got Nelia the Keen-Eyed. Ugh, she's so good. She almost makes this whole hand worth keeping. Almost. Ah, what the hell. We draw 2 more lands. She is just so good. She is so good in this deck. Land. Not a land. One thing our deck is good at is drawing too many lands, so if it doesn't draw enough, I'll be surprised. We get a Paradise Druid, which is ramp. Alright, just need 1 more land or ramp spell, and we're gonna get it going on. They have their own Paradise Druid, nice. Okay, we got the land. Got Nelia. So yeah, her last ability here is just so great. Of course, ramping is very important too, but the last ability, if we're, just drawing too many lands or we don't have any mutate creatures, it comes in so handy. I've actually won a game with this deck where I mulliganed down to 3 just because I had Nilia. Okay, these guys are still pretty expensive. I think we're just going to do Umori. Creature. And just pass turn. I guess we could cast this other Paradise Druid with our first Paradise Druid. Why not? And then Nilia is now online and can attack. Oh, she's so great. Like I said, I used to have Umori in the deck, another copy, but I took it out for Nilia, and she's just fabulous. Okay, we got Nissa. She's gonna shake it up, but I think we'll be able to kill it. Thankfully, yeah, 4, 5, 6. So reduced by 2 makes it only 4. Yeah. Mutate. Okay, cancel real quick. We need to make sure whatever we mutate onto isn't the Paradise Druid that's going to tap. So we're going to tap our mana first. That's how this deck can screw you over. It'll tap the mana for you, and then the one that you select ends up tapped, and then it's not hexproof anymore. So yeah, don't want to do that. Keep it on the hexproof one. All right, opponent. You have no response. What could they... Okay, yeah, they can tap their Paradise Druid. That's what it was asking them, I guess. Alright, and we'll kill Nissa. Boom. And then we would attack, but I'm sure they'll combo block Umori probably. So for now, we'll just chill. We can cast another Batra next turn and start blowing up 2 creatures every time we mutate. Yeah, this is gonna get nuts. Another land would be good. Or at least a mutate creature that draws us cards. Once and future, alright. Opponent gets another Paradise Druid. Okay. So they have Beanstalk Giant and once in future in Exile. They got Nissa in their hand. Alright. Let's Batra again. Okay, cancel. Shoot. Now we're... Oh, no, wait. Okay, let's just, again, make sure. Tap it correctly. Okay. We're going to have to be careful about that this whole time, it looks like, unless we draw another land. Over, fine. And now we'll blow up their forest. Unfortunately, their Paradise Druids are obviously hexproof. But now we can attack without them being able to kill our creatures. Oh, shoot! Ah, no! I forgot. We're not supposed to attack. But, I mean, they are mono green, so we'll see if they got a response. Maybe they can make something fight Batra. Oh, that would suck. This is what's lost me games before, is getting greedy like this and attacking. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Alright. Well, that's a good sign. Opponent spends everything on Nissa, so Batra is going to survive.
My elemental friend.
And our opponent's going to end up discarding a card, getting their creature and Nissa blown up. Yeah, that's going to be all good. Oh, we get a land. That's sweet. Alright, so it's Cavern Whisperer. Okay, this is... Okay, it's gonna tap correctly for us, thankfully, this time. Now that we got another land, we can be sure it's going to be tapping right. This is the point where our opponent might just scoop the game here, because we got so much value in this mutate pile here. So we're going to destroy a creature. We're going to destroy a planeswalker. Yeah. And they're going to discard a card.
Fight on without me.
Things are looking good. Alright, and I don't want to night
Veiled Predator. So we'll go to combat. Question is, do we put our trust in that they don't have some kind of fight spell that can kill me? They are mono green, but yeah, I don't trust it. Let's do Umori, I guess. Shoot, tough call. I guess no attacks. Yeah, which sucks, but we can activate Nilia. Let's do that. Try to get some other mutate card in our hand. Put that one in the graveyard. Alright, pass turn.
If we can get Insatiable Hemophage, that'll just close the game out for us, but yeah, I'm just worried they're gonna have like the Kogla, Titan Ape or whatever, and it's just gonna fight our creature if we attack with it, so that wouldn't be great. Alright, well we do get a mutate creature, which is a good one too. Glowstone Recluse. Put that underneath. Make this a 6/6. And we'll blow up 2 of their Paradise Druids. 2 of their last Paradise Druids. They already have one in the graveyard, I thought. Oh, whatever. Maybe they got it back to their hands somehow. So, alright, they probably got one more Paradise Druid in the deck. Not that we're that scared about that. And we're just going to activate Nilia again. Alright, another Glowstone Recluse. That's pretty sweet. But we're not going to cast it. I'm going to pass. Do not want any of the myriad of fight spells that could be in their deck. No, sir. Alright, but this is their last card. So I think we're good to attack next turn for sure. I mean, if they top deck something, good for them. But now, I think we might actually win this turn now because we just drew Insatiable Hemophage. And we're able to cast it for 1 stupid mana. God. Alright, kill 2 of your creatures. Oh boy, yep, this is lethal right here. And we'll just go ahead and attack. Throw our opponent out of their misery. Like a gentleman. Opponent, you're dead. C'est la vie. Alright, round 1 done. Alright, so we got some mono green deck. What is going on with this mono green deck? I'm assuming they're going to bring in some kind of fight spell, pump spell to try to trick us into killing our hexproof creature. I guess Plague Crafter is good. Things that make them sacrifice their stuff. You saw the power of Nilia there. It's just, it gets bonkers with her just drawing extra cards. Everything's cheaper. It's pretty sweet. I don't know, honestly, what to sideboard in. I mean, we could sideboard in more removal, but we got removal. I mean, let's just, I guess we'll just try it again. Yeah, what's great is that they're mono green, so they don't have nearly as many ways. Like, they for sure don't have a board wipe, and that's the strongest thing against our deck. So, I think we're solid as long as we get a hexproof creature again, and some good draws. Okay. I like this hand. I'd like it more if I had Nilia. God, I love Nilia. Moss Viper, okay. Draw a forest. We will play our tapped land and pass. Oh. Alright, we draw our Night Veil Predator. That's great. So we'll play an island then. And Paradise Druid. So we got lots of hexproof stuff now. So I guess we'll go on the Night Veil Predator just because it's flying. No blocks. Problem is also Night Veil Predator is much harder to cast. Yeah, that is super annoying. Like, we actually can't even cast Nightveil Predator till next turn. I guess we can, yeah, we can do it next turn, so let's just go through that. Wait, one more turn, get the best hexproof creature we can out. No attacks. End turn. So as long as Gilded Goose doesn't have a fight, we should be good. It's like, screw it, fight Gilded Goose. Kill it. Okay. Nasty. Very nasty. Oh, that's gonna hit us. No blocks. So we take 5 down to 13. Ugh, rough. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Man. Oh, man. That kind of sucks. Questing Beast. God. What a card. What a card. Well, if we can survive one turn here, we might be okay. Maybe. I don't know. This is going to be tough. Questing Beast is tough. Unless we can get, like, straight up Dirge Bat. We might lose to Questing Beast here. But, you know, screw it. I guess we have another hexproof creature. I'll go ahead and block Questing Beast. Yeah. We can't let that survive. Block you. Okay, so Questing Beast down. Now they do have Nylea, though, which is annoying. And we can't actually cast our hexproof creature. So we're going to cast Umori for now. Hope that survives. And yeah, that's it. My opponent's going to get another 3/3 here. Eventually we can get this Chittering Harvester on here and start making them sack their own lands. Oh no. Gosh, well, I'm going to have to block this. Unless our opponent chooses not to attack, which, I don't know, they might.
Behold, nature's true power.
But I think they're gonna, yeah. We gotta block that. And we still might die anyway. Mungulus. Now we can't do anything. And we're dead. Yeah. On to the next game. Yeah, our opponent's got lethal there. They're going to animate another forest, so they're going to have 9 plus 6. They would have 15, 16 power there, including the Moss Spiker. So yeah, there's no way we could have blocked that. That was lethal. Alright, we'll go first. Lots of land. Hemophage. Ramp. This seems good. All we need is something with hexproof, preferably, but I'll settle for Umori if we have to. Alright, Gilded Goose pass. This is a much better hand than last time. I think we're better off, but we just need something with hexproof to make it really solid. Alright, Triome and pass. Next turn we can either Umori or just make another food. Making another food first might be a better option. Yeah, opponent's just ramping. We might as well just make another food instead of casting Umori, just to make sure that Gilded Goose stays useful. It's kind of annoying to have to re-put your mana into it every time. So for now we're just going to pass. Do another Paradise Druid. We'll let it resolve. Alright, we'll make another food. And now we can actually cast Umori with just our lands, which is nice. Still no hexproof creatures. That's too bad. But yeah, swamp. And Umori. Got all of our mutants are less to cast. And I guess next turn, if we don't have anything hexproof, we'll just start mutating onto Umori. And that Should be good to win. I mean, yeah, like, actually, once we get Auspicious Starks in there, that's going to be game over. I don't care about Nissa or whatever they got.
Harness the elements.
Draw another land, that's okay. So can we do this now? It's 6 to mutate, which is brought down to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can do it right now. Totally gonna do it. Now, every time we mutate, we're gonna get something else. And hopefully, if they do have an answer for Umori, then at least Auspicious Starks will hopefully get us something hexproof before they can find an answer. But Umori is going to be a 6/6. That'll be hard for them to deal with, even if they have fight effects or whatever. Ooh, and we get another blocker, sweet. So yeah, for now we're just going to play this Scryland. Boneyard Lurker. Not the one we wanted, but it might get the job done. I mean, the fact that it mutates is all that's really important. Okay, opponent. No attacks. We can't get through. Yet. If we get enough triggers off of Auspicious Starks. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's, you know, what's known as bad. But we can probably chump it long enough to survive out the game anyway. I don't think it's going to be game ending. That might be, though. Oh, no. Just when it enters the battlefield, right, though? Okay, good. So we will play Forest. We will play Hemophage. Get it onto here, underneath. Under. Okay. Drain the opponent. Get a Batra. That's great. I think we need to mutate onto that real quick and just blow up this Titanith Rex. Or Nissa. Put it over. Maybe Nissa is a better choice. We can chump that Titanith Rex and kill it later, but Nissa, yeah, she's a little too bonkers. We gotta get rid of her now. Ooh, Sea Dasher, perfect. Okay, so we can mutate this onto Starix for 1. Oh yeah, we're going off now. We'll put it under. Cool. Alright, we go to 25. Get more blockers. Gain life. Gain 2 life. Sweet. I'll take it all day. Alright, what now? I think, yeah, all of our good attackers are summoning sick probably, so we're just going to pass the turn, I think. Yeah. No attacks. Not into that Titanith Rex. We're going to leave some blockers up for that guy. Does it have trample? It does. Oh my god. We got to put everything in front of that Titanith Rex. But that's okay. We'll get more stuff. Okay, opponent's getting in. But yeah, we're going to kill this sucker right now. So that's 3, 6, 8 of the 11 blocked. Alright, there's all of the 11 damage is blocked from Titanith Rex, and it's going to die for sure. Probably killing all of these creatures. Except for like 1. And then we can block here, block a forest, block another forest. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird attack for our opponent, actually. They're going to get in for 4 damage. Maybe they have some pump spell in their hand. But I do have Death Touch, so Titanith Rex down. You're out of here. Alright, bunch of stuff dies, but we got our most important pieces still. Opponent makes a food. Oh, eats the food. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yep. Boneyard Lurker onto Starix. We can get something back from the graveyard now. So now is when our opponent might just scoop because we got a good thing going here, and they can't deal with it being mono green. Unless they had that fight spell, but they didn't. Now this dude's gone. Okay, put it under. And we'll get back glowstone. We go to 27, opponent goes to 14. We get, oh my god, we get the nuts. Alright, well, things are looking good. As long as we don't deck ourselves. Thankfully, we still got 36 cards left, so we're fine. Yeah, opponent, you might as well scoop. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do now. You so dead, sir. They're going to punish us by making us wait. Alright, there we go. Put it under. Trigger. Get back this mutate creature. And now we can do it again. Oh my goodness. Look at all those creatures we just got. Oh my god. I mean, opponent, what are you going to do here? Just do it again. Alright, opponent's being polite enough to let us live through this, but I think this might even drain them out. Yeah, I think I might actually just drain them out with the Insatiable Hemophage here. Alright, opponent's going on the timeout plan. Yeah. We go to 38, they go to 3. Pass turn. Enchanting Lyre. Okay, sweet. Opponent scoops it up. Good game. Alright. So yeah, you saw the absolutely insane power of Starix. You know, once we start going off with her, it's all in from there. Just getting a huge army of nonsense creatures. Well, that's it for today. This is Eric from Bane Alley Magic signing off. Let me know what you thought about the deck. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Take it easy.